Alright guys, so the JP side of the game just had a data download for today in preparation for Saiyan Day. Don't worry global players, we are going to be getting the same data download very soon. Just for some reason, even though both versions have been synced up for God knows how long, we still don't get data downloads at the same time. No idea why. But anyway, we're getting the anticipated app update 6.0.0, which of course is going to introduce Dokkan Frontiers into the game. If I remember rightly, even though the app update is coming literally here or here, pretty sure it's the 18th. It's going to be 17th for some of you, depending on your time zone. For me, I'm pretty sure it's the 18th. I think Dokkan Frontiers is actually dropping more towards the end of the week or beginning of next week. I cannot wait to try that new game mode out. We're getting standard stuff like promo movies, of course, the Saiyan Day LR. Really want this unit just for Margin Vegeta. The whole unit's great, but that's my boy right there. We're getting the side banner Pui Pui. We're also getting a Tech Goku, Strength Krillin, an Int Dende, and an AGL Goku coming as well in this data download. And by the way, this Int Dende is specifically for the Dokkan Frontiers game mode. It literally has an active skill, which is to help you in Dokkan Frontiers. So I wonder how far Dokkan is going to take that for units that kind of excel in the new game mode. I wonder if they're just going to do a few here and there. There's just going to be some like amazing Dokkan Frontier specific units. I wonder how they're going to do it. So content wise, we're getting Proud Prince of the Saiyan Stage 3. We're getting Transformation for Justice Great Saiyan Man. This is the event that you get to grind daily. And then Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2 Stage 2. Of course, we want those tickets for the Saiyan Day banner. A Fated Showdown versus Goku and then Vegeta. This is the event where you end up picking up the keys, and depending on what side you on, you go into the opposite event to then beat that character. We all know who I'm picking, even though you have to do it 30 times, which let me know if you're going to do that down in the comments. I don't think I can be bothered to. Of course, I'm backing my boy, so we'll be taking on Goku. We're getting Origin Namek Saga for Dokkan Frontier, which has already been shown off. The Easy A for Int Margin Vegeta, which I didn't expect to be coming so soon. Baton Battle number 46. And we're getting new idol animations, trade jewels, tickets, event keys, unique titles, and banner assets. So let's scroll down, take a look at what we're getting in here. So this is going to be the Tech Goku. This is supposedly looking like it's going to be an LR because of certain equips. So for the time being, he's going to go up to TUR, but he is going to become an LR in the end anyway, which is pretty cool. This is a Strength Krillin we're getting, and this is the Int Dende, which is a specific or has a specific active skill for Dokkan Frontiers. This is the AGL Goku that we're getting, which is purely for selling, by the way. So he's going to function like Hercule statues. I think it looks pretty sick with kind of like the manga panels in the back. I like that a lot. This, of course, is going to be the Dokkan event for the new LR. This is the event you can grind daily. And then, do we have anything else down here? I mean, we have a little promo thing for the Dokkan Frontier, which I've already seen, but pretty sick nonetheless. Then, of course, we've got the Easy A stuff in Margin Vegeta, but then we've got some new idol animations. This is going to be for Margin Vegeta. My boy looking beefed up. He looking menacing in that pose. Love to see it. He's been hitting gym. We've got one for Super Saiyan 2 Goku as well, which looks pretty clean. Not as good as my boy, but it does look pretty clean nonetheless. And then we've got this one as well, which is pretty much the same. So why is that there twice? I don't know, maybe I missed something. This is one of the trade rules. This is Dokkan Frontier Bookmark. Characters and Awakened medals obtainable in Dokkan Frontier can be exchanged for one of these. And then this is your Fated Showdown Challenge ticket, which you then exchange. And then you can get the keys to go in the challenge event to then take on the Goku or the Vegeta, depending on what side you're on. And then you pick up the Kiri, which you can have a Vegeta version and a Goku version to be able to exchange from the barbershop. Of course, we've got the Dokkan Fest coins if you're going to be summoning on the banner. And then this is going to be the special summon ticket, of course, because we all like free summons, especially when we've got a Saiyan Day LR Margin Vegeta to be picking up. And then here's going to be a rank 2000 title, which I think actually looks pretty sick, looks really clean. This is the banner asset, which we got a little sneak peek of what we're getting on the banner. No surprise that we're going to be getting 2 previous Saiyan Day units and Kid Goku in here. And of course, Margin Vegeta, who is going to be getting an Easy A. Going to be a great way for you guys who don't have him to be able to either A, summon him and get him that way, or pick him up with coins. And then we also have the trio, the hybrid trio, which is actually a pretty good unit to have on here, not only because they're pretty good, but also so you can have a unit that has Trunks in their name who can help out his EZA as well. So I don't mind the lineup for that at all. And then that is pretty much everything. Thank you, Proton. Always thank you, Proton. Shout out, Proton. Absolute legend as always. We'll leave the link down in the description. But let's jump over here. What is going on here? No idea what's going on with the website, but anyway, we're just going to have to work around this. Pretty much everything is coming in about a day and 17 hours time. The banners, of course, are coming the earliest. We actually got these coming out in only 17 hours. These are literally coming out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock for me. The banners are dropping on the 18th at 6 o'clock in the morning for me. Specifically 6 o'clock, 6:18. That's pretty funny. Of course, we already know what he can do. We've gone through what the LR can do. We know what Pui can do. But this is what I mean about the Dende, right? So he can't attack. He dodges, supports Namek Saga characters, which makes sense because that's what the Dokkan Frontiers is starting with. But then here's where it becomes Dokkan Frontier exclusive. So it has an active skill which will restore 50% of the HP of the second ally, because remember, each unit has their own health bar during Dokkan Frontiers. So it says Dokkan Frontier exclusive. When there are other allies participating in the attack with HP below 50%, can be activated when you're on the first or third position only twice. So if you are going to be doing Dokkan Frontiers and things get a little bit techie, Dende can actually help you out keeping some of your characters alive, and you can pop that twice. This is what I mean by I'm curious of how far Dokkan's going to take this by having certain units who are kind of made for Dokkan Frontiers and have Dokkan Frontier exclusive active skills. Like, is that going to go as far as a unit as a whole at some point? Maybe Dokkan Frontier exclusive EX super attacks? You never know. You never know. And then here is a Krillin, which I'm guessing is going to be a free-to-play unit. Not seeing anything to do with Dokkan Frontiers, but might have something to do with it. And then this is the Goku that is probably going to become an LR because of the equip. And you can get him up to a TUR at the moment, which is here. I mean, at the moment, he's raising attack and defense by 30% for one turn. You're looking at Key plus 2, 200% attack and defense. An additional attack, there's a 70% chance to become a super attack, or 50. Translation's a little bit weird. And then for each ally in the Namek Saga category team, 40% defense up to 120, 10% damage reduction up to 30. That will probably go up. Considering it's for each Namek Saga ally, that'll probably go for a full team. So, I mean, maybe at some point we can actually see this at 60. The less HP you have left, attack and defense up to 150, attack by 150, when under attack, defense of 150. And at some point, when you fully Dokkan Awaken him into an LR, he's probably going to become a Kaioken Goku or a Super Saiyan Goku. That just makes the most sense. But not a bad starting point for the unit nonetheless. But again, a lot of this stuff is coming out on the 18th when Saiyan Day starts. For some of you, that will be 17th in the evening. But we are getting some Dokkan Frontier stuff tomorrow. So maybe it actually is dropping tomorrow. Maybe I'm actually wrong about that, which I don't mind because I'll happily jump in and play that. I'll make some content on that. I can't wait for that to drop. That is everything coming in the data download. As I said, Global will be getting it at some point. Still don't know why we don't get these at the same time, even though both versions are synced up. But hey, it's Dokkan after all. But let me know down in the comments, are you excited for Dokkan Frontiers? Will you be summoning for the LR Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku? And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care of the rest of your day. And peace.